Okay, I'm sitting here as if I did something today. I kind of did something. Probably was just more in people's way more than anything. But I actually wanted to pull from my book, The Time Factor, today. I believe it's in chapter 9, where I talk about not doing things on your own and delegating responsibilities as needed. And so, um, I had been like, I just felt like I was trying to clean my house and get my house together. I like to like do a thorough cleaning before the new year. And I felt like I was like trying to do it, and I was trying to have the boys do it. And it was like, I just felt like literally every week we were cleaning up again, like starting the process over again. And so I started feeling a little bit frustrated because I felt like my space was not conducive to um, like the creativity and the structure that I know that I need to be most productive. And so finally I just broke down because most of the time what happens is we think like, oh, I got this, I can do this, I can do this by myself. But a wise business owner recognizes when they need to delegate responsibilities, right? And so it's not like any good, strong, functioning business. They have a team behind them. They have people in place to help them to grow. They have people in place to help them to take care of maybe some of the things that they don't have time to do because they're working on other areas in their business. So what happened? So this week, like I said, I was just like, in fact, the boys clean up. We clean our house every Friday, but it just felt like we were just moving stuff from place to place. And I just felt like we weren't really like doing what we needed to do. So finally, I reached out to one of my clients who's a good friend of mine. I said, who's your cleaning person? Do you have a cleaning person? She said, yes. I said, okay. And I got to contact them. I was like, I realized I needed help to get in my house together. Because sometimes I think what happens is when we're doing things from ourselves, we're doing things from our perspective. And so when we may not always fully exert all the energy and the attention needed to really move forward in that area. And so sometimes it's nice to have someone come in who can kind of disconnect from maybe the emotional aspect of a project or all the perfection that we may try to put into a project and just get the project done. So I called and I just had this woman. She was here. I think she got here at 1:30. She just left she was here for 6 hours. And when I tell you, I don't even know. I don't even know if my house been this clean. She dusted stuff and cleaned stuff that I was like, I don't think I ever wiped that in my life. And she cleaned my kitchen sink so clean that everybody in my house keeps walking by this sink going, what does she put in our sink? Because it is like clean. When I tell you she dusted, she pulled down stuff, and she wiped every nook and cranny in my house. And I felt like she did it like she was able to disconnect from what was around her and get the job done. She didn't have any emotional connection to any of this stuff. She didn't have, because sometimes like when you're cleaning, it's like, oh, if I might need this. She just cleaned. And so sometimes we need to delegate responsibilities so that we can have someone who's not emotionally or mentally or physically connected to the project that can say, this work got to get done and I'm going to get the work done, and separate all of those things from it. And so I just feel like I'm ready for my new year, at least, as it pertains to my home. Even, I wanted it clean before the new year. We got it clean before Thanksgiving. I'm just like, I just feel so happy. Like, she cleaned. My house is clean. Like, it's like clean. In fact, let me see if I can turn this around for y'all. Cause I tell you this over here, she was like dusting like on top of the windows and like wiped everything down. Like, I'm just in my living room right now. mopped my floors, wiped off the boys' desks at school. Like when I tell you, girl, like, was in here cleaning. She was like cleaning. I was over there mopping a little bit because I think I wanted to feel like I did something too. So I broke up my mop as if I needed to help her with anything. But delegating responsibilities. If you can find someone who can do the job effectively and free up your time to get your work done so that you can focus on the things that you need to focus on, do that. How many times do we waste our time and our energy trying to work in an area that maybe we're just not as effective in? Can I clean my house? Yeah, sure. Would I have committed to the amount of time and energy in the details that this woman did? No, I wouldn't have. And I would not have and I would have found myself back at square one. So if you have a team, and if you don't have a team, get some people in place that you can take some of the tasks that are on your table and hand them over to them so that you can be more productive. It doesn't make sense for us to waste our time doing things that we may not do well or may not have the time to do. Okay? So I just wanted to say that. That is my time factor tip of the day. Delegate responsibilities so you can get like Miss Anna and Clint. When I tell you she was dusting stuff that like, I was like, how you even get up there? Like, and wiping down things. Like, my house is really clean. Cleaned my bedroom, all underneath my bed, dusted everything. Wiped down everything. Wiped down the window frames. Was cleaning baseboards? She was doing some old Nana cleaning. Baseboards? I just feel really, really good. And Kobe, he actually, you feel happy, Snickers? He done broke out his toys. He saw his little toy laying there. So, my time factor tip is to find your team members who can either help you and assist you with some of the things you can't do, or outsource some of the work that you don't have the time to do, or maybe you don't have the energy to do, or maybe you just maybe not so good at it. I'm gonna go though. So that was my time factor tip of the day. Kobe is being loud. He's barking in my video. And I'm gonna go. But everyone have a wonderful night. That is my time factor tip. If you've not, please pick up the book, The Time Factor, which is my book that helps us to create systems to be more effective in our life and our business. So we can be more productive. That's the thing. Productivity is more important than most things. Go to WaminaLawson.com, click The Time Factor, and pick up your copy. Have a great evening, guys. Bye.